want to start our sessions with a 15-minute dissertation on who we are? Well, it'll bring credibility. You know that I travel all over the country and train. Is that what you want to hear? Why do we not want to start that way? Good. The training has nothing to do with the person in the front of the room. Now, darn it anyhow.
Well,
It's true though, right? The training's not about you. The last thing we want to do is be what's called the sage on the stage. Sage on the stage, making it about us, because the people are in that room because they've got real needs that need to be met. Yes, Chuck is absolutely right. We've got to have credibility. They have to know why we're qualified to be in the front of the room. But you've been to those sessions, haven't you? Where someone talked for 20 minutes at the start about why they were qualified to be there, and what were you thinking? Right? Kill me now. Because if the rest of the day is going to be like this, I'm not going to make it. The next point comes with that. Begin with a bang. One of my mentors, what he taught me, and I've hung on to this since I've learned it, that if somebody has to leave after the first 15 minutes of being in your session, that they felt like they got their money's worth. 15 minutes if they had to leave, did they feel like they got something that was of value to them? In order for that to happen, we've got to begin with something that's of relevance to who? Me? Or whom? Them. Right. So begin with the bang. We're going to look at, the next thing we're going to do is like attention getters, how to do that. And there's lots of different strategies that we can use, but we want to make sure that we begin with that bang and that there's enthusiasm. I got to tell you, I could never be in band because I could never memorize music. I would try. I'd play the clarinet. I'd be marching in that parade. I would just run my fingers over the instrument. I had no idea what I was supposed to be playing. Because I would try. So finally they put me in color guard, because then I could do that. So memorization has just never been one of the things that's been a real strong suit for me. And again, a mentor taught me, first 5 minutes, you got to make sure it's memorized. You got to be on your feet, you got to practice it, you got to make sure it's memorized. Because no matter what kind of training you do, there should be that little bit of edge when you get started. How many of you have that? I'm not saying fear, but you got that edge, right? So when that edge is there, have you ever gone up there and just drawn a complete blank? Classes, I mean, you sometimes just a blank. So you want to make sure that you are confident you can move away from your notes. Now, I'm not saying you got to memorize your whole thing. I don't believe that. And I'll be pulling out my notes the whole time. But we want to make sure that we're